elaborate windows, like stained glass windows, that makes me think of death.
Bouquet of flowers. If it's like lying on its side.
Cars.
Those like creepy white worker vans.
A cane.
Bats?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cypresses.
Morgan Freeman makes me think about death.
Large bodies of water.
Certain lights outside, like when the light is a certain way, especially like golden hour.
Guns also make me think about death a lot.
Those lilies. Those weird white lilies they're always like funeral flowers.
I would say I think about it a lot.
I think about it a lot.
I do too. I try not to, because then you go into like that spiral and you just.
I would say I think about death probably a couple times a month.
I think about it all the time.
Oh my god, way too much. Way too much. Yes, I do think about death a lot.
So I think about it on a daily basis, but consciously I don't necessarily dwell on death.
I think about death a lot, honestly.
Yeah, it was like a thing in my childhood that I was like always like, oh my god, I don't want to die, and I would like freak out and have panic attacks. But now I'm just like, it's cool, it's fine, it's gonna happen.
I'm like, if I die, it wouldn't be the worst thing to happen to me today.
But normally I would say I don't think about death that much.
Like a weekly basis.
Too often. And not like, and not even like, oh, like I'm gonna get run over by a bus or anything like that. It's not even that. It's more like a subconscious thing, because it's like you think about like your health and you kind of get freaked out and you're just like, am I going to die today? You have like a random pain that goes through your body. You're just like,
Is
is this it? Yeah.
Yes!
I am terrified of the death of loved ones.
When I was younger, I used to fear it.
It's not like my favorite thing.
Nobody actually knows when, where, or how,
You
but
can't do anything about it.
everybody
necessarily,
knows
it's natural anyways.
that
I mean,
death is inevitable.
I don't know. I feel like almost every human on the earth is like scared of death because no one knows what's beyond. No one has any idea what's beyond it.
I mean, first of all, we're all gonna die.
His biggest fear is unknown things, so I'm very afraid of it.
I think we need to do that more. We need to we need to separate the meaning that we throw on things for it. Like, we're blocking ourselves, or we're like pushing away so many parts of our lives because they remind us of death, that we are like no longer like can access. And that's like, why do we do that? Why do we do it to ourselves?
I guess there is just in that time that I have, like, I want to think about things that I can do better.
Like, I used to be really scared of it, but now I'm like, I mean, you know, I was about to say life goes on, but that's literally the exact opposite of what happens. But yeah, just I'm kind of laid back about it.
I wonder about things like what I want to achieve before I die.
The feeling that I fear the most is when death comes, not doing my part for the people that have gone.
Like, well, how am I gonna leave my mark on my life? I'm like, I haven't done anything. I'm almost 22 and no one will remember me.
We'll remember you.
I like the concept that yes, we're going to end, but that doesn't mean that we're unimportant or irrelevant. It's kind of like, so I'm a scenic designer, and all the work that I create gets destroyed, and there's no record of it, and it never comes back. And in that same way, I'm still proud of the work that I've done, and it still meant something to me and to the people who saw it. It's a unique experience, and I think that's kind of what life is too.